G'day guys, we're in Chiltern in Victoria. We're cooking this awesome little quinoa salad. We're whipping it together with some beautiful grilled chicken, some lovely asparagus. We're going to put it up with a beautiful little Indian mukhwas on top, which is traditionally an Indian after dinner mint, you could effectively say. So first things first, this beautiful quinoa, it's actually an Aztec thing. So this is red quinoa, it's a little bit different, and this is kind of like a superfood of today. What a lot of people don't realise is the Aztecs actually used this for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years. So you can see that beautiful consistency, and it actually cooks really, really similar to what a couscous does. It's basically absorbed, so you can see the beautiful flavours in there. You can also get the white quinoa as well. Today the red, it's a little bit nuttier, so we're going to go with that. First things first, let's get our first thing on the board. We want to get our chicken going. That's going to take the longest. Whoops. A little bit of olive oil into our pan. Put our chicken straight in. That's going to cook away. We're going to give it at least another probably 5 minutes on each side. So now we can get cracking onto our little salad. Now in this little pot here, I've got some beautiful chicken stock that's boiling away. That's going to be what we absorb our quinoa with. We're also going to use our asparagus. We're going to blanch that in there. So first things first, let's get our salad going. So I've got that beautiful quinoa that's ready to go for our hard ingredients. Beautiful Aussie pecans. Stunning little thing. Let's give them a little cut. We want it to have a bit of a chunk. A little bit of chunk in there. In like that. It's a rough cut. We want the person, when they find that, to bite on that and have a good crunch. So let's whack it in there. This is one of my little favourites, the Bourbosque pear. Beautiful French variety. They're actually really firm, and you can use this straight into your salad. You can actually bake these as well. I love baking them. We want that crunchy flesh. We want the juiciness as well. It's going to go beautiful. And it also gives that sort of dynamic salt flavour. All right, that can go into the salad. That's ready to go. You can see that. That will hold onto there. It'll give it nice flavour and texture. What we want to do there, let's set that aside. Let's get our asparagus going. I've got a nice pot of hot chicken stock. Here like that. All right. So asparagus, what we really want to do, keep it rough, keep it rustic. We want to take those ends off. Just like that. They can actually discolour when you use your knife. So if you keep it all chunky, all rough, that's what we really want to achieve. Let's whack those out of our way. Straight in the stock. We want to give that for about 4 minutes, so it's still crunchy. Whack our lid on so we don't lose our heat. Let's go over and check our chicken. Good opportunity now to season. And whilst we're seasoning, let's get our quinoa up as well. Season it beforehand, it's a little bit better. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, and of course these magical little mixes make it all so much easier. Alright, that's ready to go around. Our asparagus is actually ready in here. If you want to come over here, Damien, we'll have a quick look in here. Put our beautiful asparagus in there. We want to get him out before he goes too much. So obviously the entire crew's eating this, so let's just whack this over here onto our board. Alright. So there's our beautiful asparagus. Our food to eat board. Looks good. Okay. Now what we want to do is the next bit, which is basically this beautiful quinoa salad. We want to absorb it. So we want all that beautiful hot liquid to go in there, and it's going to suck it all in. Because she's really hot, I'm going to be very careful. And basically, you want to pour just enough in that it's going to cover the quinoa. You'll see that, it's just enough to cover. Just enough. Lift it in there, alright. What we want to basically do now is make sure all of it's moist. We'll adjust the seasoning later. Let's cover that up. Give it 5 minutes and that'll absorb. Alright. Now let's crack over here to our chicken. She's ready to come across. Nice little bit of caramelisation on there. It's been absorbing for about 15 minutes. Really want to get that stock in there. I'm going to grab a little bit out. You see that? It's still quite firm. We still want it firm. And it's got this real crunchy bite. It's really nutty. So what I want to do, basically, get any reduced stock off of there. Let's just sit it next to our asparagus here. Don't forget, we're going to put our mukhwas on top of that. Just beautiful sugared fennel. Everything on top there like that. Oh, that's nice. As I said, this is really simple food. Let's put a knife down there. Is he cooked? Yeah, he's nice and fluffy there. And the beautiful thing about cooking on these outdoor fry pans is that you kind of get all those beautiful smells that are floating around. And it kind of adds to the element of it. So imagine if you were at a barbecue having this, and I'll pull this little bit of chicken off, make sure our seasoning's good. Tiny bit more salt. A little bit on there. A little bit of pepper. Alright, chicken, scoop it, knife it. Up under the knife, like that. That's beautiful. Should fly, you bother me. There you go. Nice bit of chicken. Let's move our stuff out of the way. This is basically an Indian after dinner mince, you could say. And it's made there, you can see all that beautiful sugared fennel. And it's got all these beautiful seeds in it. So let's just throw it over the top. It's got a really aromatic flavour. And it really sets a meal off really well. Let's whack it in like that. Spin it around. I think we need a little bit more mukhwas. I love this stuff, bit for meat. Yum. Bit more on top. Yum. Minty freshness. Beautiful. There we go. So there's beautiful stock cooked asparagus. We've got a lovely grilled chicken on top of here. And some beautiful red quinoa, pear and pecan salad.